So I just realized that I forgot to show you guys what we did with the fencing. So basically, we staked all the little ones from the palm fronds. We staked them in the ground, and then we just weaved these long ones in and out through it to make like a natural little mini fence. Doesn't really keep the dogs out the way that I had hoped. They just jump right over it because they're butt heads. But it looks really neat, and at least it'll stop people from stepping in it and on it, and people can actually start to see it now. So yep, that's it. Good morning, chickens. So we're down one, but dear brother Bill gave me 4 more roos to hold on to or something. And here they come. These are the big guys. I'm a little nervous, looks like. So, and there they are. Big old ones. They're trying to figure out what's going on, so I'll just give them their time. These ones know the routine. So they decided to check it out. The first time they free ranged them their whole lives. These big boys are about 5 months old. So they're gonna probably stick together for a little bit because that's who they know. But as they start to get comfortable, they're going on. But look at the difference in that. Yeah, I would run too. Don't know them. They're big. Little velociraptors. But they'll enjoy the day, enjoy their free range. I've never been out like this before, so let them venture. Well, through that storm, it's all flooded. Gotta get some rain boots so I can get in there. But because I have to get a few. They're starting to sell more and more. Not a lot, it's only a few dollars, but he who's faithful with little will be faithful with much. So just keep pushing forward. Morning, guys. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like we did with the mini fence, is I'm gonna do this on a larger scale for the cucumbers. I'm gonna make a trellis. So what I'm using is I cut down the palm tree fronds and just using the stem itself. I'm gonna stake them in the ground all the way across and then weave some crossbars to it. So hopefully the cucumbers will go up with their vines and use that as a trellis. So it's an idea, a thought, and let's find out if it works. All right, so that seems to be working out pretty well. Now I'm just going to get about 100 more. All right, well, trellis is completed. Goes all the way down. Fortunately, I do not think that that's gonna keep the dogs out, but hopefully when these cucumbers start to go up and now they have something to attach to. And like I said, it's just these palm tree stems from the branches, just cut them off and then weaved them. No nails, no nothing. Just weaving, and then when they kind of dry out, they should just harden and take form. That's the idea. So, yep. pretty flowers. All right, y'all, so a little nursery update. Kind of got everything reorganized. These are all ready to go. Got your straight neck squash here, sweet corn, some bushy cucumbers, which are your regular size cucumbers, the longevity spinach from the cloning unit, beefsteak tomatoes, and the pickling cucumbers. So those are all ready to be sold, or I'm just gonna let them go in here for about a month, and then transfer these guys, kind of reorganize all of these. What do we got here? We got more of the straight neck that needs to pop more, some jalapenos, some more pickling cucumbers that still need to pop. The cantaloupe, I don't know how they're gonna do. They haven't really done anything grow wise for quite a while, so I think those are gonna be a bust, unfortunately. We got all the Swiss chard right there. Got the leftover bushy cucumber that didn't really kind of pop very well. Got an extra sweet corn, and then one little guy that's not quite ready yet. And then all of this are gonna be sweet bell peppers, the little mini red sweet bell peppers. So we'll see. Got some of them are popping. Actually quite a few of them, almost all of them really. Got a little one, so maybe a couple weeks to a month we'll be able to put those out. And then plenty of space for the next batch that we got coming. So just a little update. The flooding water in here is starting to go away, but fortunately we got another storm coming in, so great. We're ready to put the roof on this thing, that's for sure. So the project for today is I'm going to go ahead and clear out 3 rows right here. I gotta take the weeder, get rid of all the weeds and everything like that. I'm gonna clear 3 big rows that are gonna kind of curve and turn. And then I'm going to clear out all the weeds that's inside, rake it out. And then I'm gonna lay down palm tree leaves over the top of the holes, or of the rows, and then I'm gonna put my mulch on top of that. The idea behind that is that the palm tree leaves will suffocate those weeds, and palm tree leaves take a long time for them to break down. And so the idea is that as the weeds start to grow, it'll just, with all the compost on there, it'll suffocate those weeds so they won't be able to break through. Without oxygen, without light, everything dies. So that's the goal with what we're gonna do, at least one phase of it for today. Check it out. Step 1 completed. Create the rows and the design of it. Step 2, I'm gonna go ahead and chop the ground a little bit, take the brush trimmer and start whacking it like crazy. Don't think I wanna bring the tiller out to it because there's so many vines and root systems. It's just gonna get tangled in that tiller. I had thought about it just for like purposes of kind of fluffing it and then covering it to prevent the weed seed from germinating, but we'll see how it goes. Come take a look, I'll bring it a little bit closer. So there they are. Got 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. They're about 2 feet wide, and they kind of come all the way down. And I raised up the side for a walking path. You can see like right here, this is going to be for us to walk in, so you can easily access all of them. I wanted to leave my watermelons in there because I'd already got it gone. That one's just going to grow in the path this year, and I won't grow it next year, obviously. But that's as far as it goes so far. I'm going to connect it to the longevity, and I'm going to bring them all the way down, and then over in this area start rows going that way. So a lot of work, but it will be worth it. Slight change of plan. Instead of going in and ripping up that little section, I figured I'm just going to finish the rows and then do it all at once, so I'm not having to double it up. So check out the finish. Okay, so I ended up with a phone call, so that's what happens. I'm recording all these on my phone, so that kind of cut out, but so I finished it up while I was on the phone, and I got it kind of dug out. I think I'm gonna go a couple more this way later, running out of time for today, but let me flip the camera around and I'll bring you closer. So here's the idea. Got 1 row here, 2 rows, and then 3 rows. There's the longevity spinach, so I'm not gonna pull that out. I'm just gonna kind of work around that, leave that in there. I'll let it kind of goes all the way around, curves. Again, like I said, got the watermelon, but let me move a little bit over here so you can kind of see how the rows are gonna go in this way. So that'll be what I'm looking at right now. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do more over here. I'm gonna start rows going down. So here I'm probably gonna go 1 there, 1 there, do 2 rows. That way that'll go all the way down, and then maybe 3 or 4 other rows. It'll be a total of like 5 or 6 down that way, but that'll be another day.